Hello my friends, welcome to my channel. Today we're looking at 24 days of surprises. This is a Nee Doh advent calendar. There's 24 days in this calendar. It's for ages 3 up. We are gonna dig into this one, so let's do it. The first thing to notice on these type of calendars is the price point. The price point for this particular calendar was around $20, and I got it at Walmart. It does say for ages 3 and up, and it is called Nee Doh Advent Calendar. It's probably like a form of Play-Doh. We are going to kind of see what it is inside. Right here it does say Nee Doh Advent Calendar, and then it looks like you can make different little things. We are going to it says each day a new door reveals a different Nee Doh treasure. Find teeny Nee Doh favorites plus new Nee Doh collectibles. Maybe it's not like a Play-Doh. Maybe it's just like a little rubber stuff. 3 dough filled, 6 air filled, 4 wearables, and 11 stretchables. So okay, so that's what it contains. In this series of all month long, I will be looking at advent calendars. We'll be looking at advent calendars, and we'll be opening every single day up in the same video. So I'm not going to repeat myself every single day, and we are going to open it. So if you do not like surprises and you don't want to know what's in it, just look at this is one of the ones that you can get, and this one was available at Walmart. So we're going to open up the plastic first. All right, so here it is, and we are going to see, I think there might be a, yep, there it is. So this one has this little treasure. 'Tis the squeezin' in the Nee Doh realm where chill flows. This cool advent is a cosmic snow. Each door is portal to your holiday trip. Open one day to make the season hip. Nee Doh surprises will make your holidays bright. It's a universe of bliss, surprise, and delight. These far out squeezes will lift your spirits up high. Let the peace, love, and groovy times fly. And it does say, you know, peace, love, and squishy delights. And it has a very neon look here because it's like neon green and then a little neon here. And then you can see here are the radical cool colors. So the days are mixed in this advent calendar, and you can see that day 1 is located right here. So we're gonna pop day 1, push it, and pop it. The doors are on a thick side, so it does give a little bit of tension, so it's not easy to push out, which is nice in case you were missing one of your other little spots. We're going to look at day 1. Day 1 is definitely a squishable. It looks like it's just a little ball that you squeeze, and it just says Nee Doh right there. My house is cold, so kind of like wintry time. So this little ball is cold, and you squish it just like so. So that is day 1. Price point again was $20. So this is probably worth 25 cents. To be honest, but will a child like this? They might play with it. They'll probably throw this. This is going to be a throwable device. So be warned, if you did get this for your child, the age point was for 3 and up. They will throw this, right? They'll squeeze it a little bit, and then I think it's going to be a throwing thing around the house. All right. We are going to look at day 2 now, so you have to find it. Like, it's mystery theater here. I see it straight. Oh, it's always right in front of your face. Day 2 is right here, so I'm going to give it a little push. A little push, and then we're going to pop out. On the back side of it, it does have like a little picture of maybe what it was supposed to be, but it was kind of aggressive towards it. Some advent calendars this month, I'm going to be less aggressive. I might even cut out the frame, just make it so it's nice and easy. This one's probably considered a like a wearable, like you put it on your finger. Like, oh, I'm wearing this. It's a donut. It's a yellow donut. It's the same texture. Will a child like to play with this one for a little bit? I don't know. It looks the squishable one, the little ball one you could use, but this one's like, what are you doing, Eugene? I don't really like this one. Again, it's like maybe 25 cents. So you're going to put that in the, 25-cent pile, 25-cent pile. All right, we are on day 3. Now, I mean, you may really love, I'm just going to push in is the easiest technique to do on that. There. Okay, it's, this one's definitely a wearable, I think. Oh, no, it's a squishy. All right. It is a little penguin. As you can see, it's squishable too. It squeezes in and out, blow up the little head. So it's a little penguin that says Nee Doh on it. Actually, it doesn't say Nee Doh. I thought it did. Oh, there it is. That was on the front. So it just has an empty little pouch. It's supposed to be a bird, and it's purple. Again, this is like another 25-cent item, so you're up to 75 cents for a $20 thing. Now, advent calendars themselves are always going to be, they're going to make profit. So it's always going to be less value than what you think it is, but it's more value for yourself or your child having fun. So we're on day 3 now. So let's find it. We were already on day 3, Eugene. Whew! The days are going by fast. We're on day 4. Push. And then, as you can see, kind of like shows you a little bit what it was supposed to be, like how it's supposed to be. This is supposed to be a band to go around your hand. As you can see, it fits inside there, and then it goes around the child. Now, if this is in a cold environment, and it does say Nee Doh right there. If it's a cold environment, it's going to be, it's very cold because it's silicone. It's like a silicone little thing. So this is supposed to be a bracelet for your child to wear around. So at least they're trying to make it so you can use the stuff somewhere else. Not exactly what I thought it was. I thought this advent calendar was like more of like Play-Doh, but it's totally not. It's more of like silicone objects that are that you can touch, that are going to be cold, that are going to be vibrant in color. Like this one's vibrant in color. The other ones are purple, and then the yellow. This is another 25-cent item. I bet you all of them are going to be about 25-cent items. So for bang for your buck, it's more for entertainment value. This will get stretched out pretty easily and can break very easily. So because it's a silicone, it can stretch, but just keep in mind that I think your child's going to lose it or something like that if they like this sort of thing. So right now it's like I think only so far our little dough bowl is for us adults that might want to have a squeeze toy. And if you like penguins, you might like this one. But definitely oriented towards children, as most advent calendars should be. But I do have some advent calendars that are more adult themed or more adult collectors might like. We're on day 6 now. We're going to push open. And we're going to see. I wish I could push it down, but it's a very hard cardboard, which I do appreciate. So, I mean, if you're supposed to do this and you're supposed to push down. Because what it's supposed to do is kind of show you what the object is inside, to kind of give you a little bit of direction. But let's see what we got here. Little bird singing in the background. So it's a little dog. Coloration. This is one where the squeeze heads come up. So this is a squeeze head. So you squeeze it and it balloons up. It's hard to see what it is, even coming from my angle, like the coloration. When you do these all-in-one colors, it's really hard to actually focus, but this one's just basically a squeeze toy. And it's actually a good squeeze toy for a little child because it's very tiny. And for an adult, you're not going to really want this one. So let's put this one here on the little pile. It's definitely a different color now. Now we're on day 7, which is in this corner right here. We're going to push down a little bit. I'm going to see if we can pull it out. And we can. It's a ring because, why not? They did advertise that there's going to be a ring on there, and it does say Nee Doh here, as you can kind of focus. If we focus it correctly. Nee Doh, and it's supposed to be just a ring. It's a very large ring. I would assume that the hole would have been smaller for smaller children, but they made it very large because it's stretchable. Because you could easily take this and you could stretch it to any length. So it's kind of weird that the actual hole is larger for like adults. Interesting. Again, all of these items in this one is actually running about 25 cents, I would say. Now we're on day 8. Day 8 looks like a small item, so let's see. At least it's not paper. Like, I get a lot of advent calendars that have a paper part to it, and it's very disappointing. Okay. Okay. This is I think this was supposed to be a stretchable. Yeah, this is what they call a stretchable. Wow. Going all out here, Walmart. Going all out. I don't like this. I think this is I don't like this at all. You probably, if you're a fisherman, you probably could use this as bait. I mean, it's weird. It's a weird little noodle. You probably could use this for like your Yoko World in Barbies if your child plays with Barbies. I don't know. I don't know why this squeezable thing is kind of lame. So let's move on. All right, day number 9, which is, drum roll please. So far, I'm saying this is not worth $20, folks. I'm not. So you can see that it's supposed to be some type of snowman. See, they give you a little glimpse on the side, but pulling these things off is gonna be extremely hard. You might want to use help your child. Maybe use a knife. If you're getting it for like a 3-year-old, cut it around. And so it's just easy to pull out. At least they made these tough, but this one really is aimed towards really young children, I would say, and not towards adults at all. Like, not towards teenagers either. So this is one of those ones that blow up its head. It is a snowman, as you can barely see because of the coloration. It's not that great. Another 25-cent item. I mean, I wouldn't even put this at 25 cents, to be honest. I don't know what our little pile of goodies are gonna be here. That we're looking at maybe $2 right there. And again, this was $20. We are on I think we're on day 10 now. Yeah. These videos, some will be a lot longer, like the building block ones will be a lot longer when if you're coming across those, just because we're when you do stop motions. There is no stop motion in this video. This one was easier because I ripped down 12, and you can kind of see, some of them try to explain to you what it's supposed to do. So this one is the one that's supposed to be walking like your little pants, and maybe there's a hat later. I don't know. So here it is. You put your 2 fingers in, slide them in between the legs, which I'm not gonna do, and then you can walk them. It's I don't think it's neat. And then Nee Doh is right there again. I don't know if there's an ass. Will a kid like this? They might play with it for a second, but I mean, I think this is meant for adults to play around with their kid and make their kid laugh. I think that's what this one would be more for. Or if you're trying to make it a little humanoid, I don't know. I mean, this one's bigger, so this one's probably more like a 50-cent silicone piece. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Day 11. What do we get for day 11 on this wonderful advent calendar that we're experiencing together? Okay. You get a banana. You get it's not even squeezable, and it does say, which you can't see, it's right here. I can barely see it. It says a Nee Doh right there on the yellow. Just, if you're going to do something like this, you really need to make your logo a different color. This is just a banana. Hard pass. It's not even squeezable. That's just a banana. It's like, okay. We're on day 12. Let's see how ridiculous day 12 is. Okay, this is squeezable. It is a cute little bear. This one, at least you can see where it says Nee Doh right in the middle, and then you squeeze it, and it's supposed to be like squeeze. A little bear head doesn't really squeeze very, and I'm squeezing it pretty hard. So, yeah. There we go. Yeah, even though squeezing is not really working out. All right, another 25-cent item. You know, we'll look and compare at the end here. We are on day 14, folks. We are on day 14, which is right up here. This is supposed to be a bigger item because it's in a bigger holster here. Okay, and it kind of shows you what it is. Peace sign, finger popper. Okay, so again, for a kind of a bigger finger instead of a child, which is interesting because that is, remember, these things stretch, and then it does have the peace sign. It is trademarked there, saying where it's from, where it's made. I mean, someone's laughing at me for buying this one. That's for sure. So far, it's a hard pass. What we opened, unless you really like little squishables and you're looking for a kind of a safer advent calendar for your child. But I don't think your child's gonna have much fun with this. This one nothing screaming out fun and reusing. Maybe the jewelry, maybe the Nee Doh ring. But I think the ring itself is too big. And then if you're going to play around with your 3-year-old, maybe this, because you can do a little dance and they can have fun with it. Like, you're the one doing it for your child. For this one so far, yeah, call me crazy, but yeah. We are on day 13, which is a mid-size product. Let's see what this mid-size product is. Okay. Again, if you are most advent calendars, you might want to pre-open them a little bit. I'm going to do that because there's a couple advent calendars I'm going to give away afterwards to a few friends, so for their kids, and so I want to make sure that I open them softly. So sometimes I might not open it out of the actual package. This is a complete squeezable. As you can see, I'm squeezing it. This is more of what I was thinking a squeezable would be. You can see that there's like paint inside, so be careful. There is liquid inside of this. It is supposed to be, I mean, you can't even see it on the it's really hard to see on my side. It's a cat. It has cat ears, cat tail. It's not a pig. It kind of looks like one from outside, but it is, the camera's not picking it. It's actually a little bit darker orange than what you see on camera, and it is a squeezable. Like, you can do that. It's a normal squeezable. $1, I'd say, maybe if you're going big here. This will say $1. So our most expensive item so far would be that. Our second most expensive, and our third, we'll say, so far. But again, $20 price point for this advent calendar for ages 3 up. It's not really winning us over at the moment. At least it's not winning me over. We are on day 15, which is another big item because it's marked as a big item here. So we're gonna open it up. Okay, what? Oh, I always drop things. Okay, so it is a balloon dog. It doesn't stretch. It doesn't squish or anything, but I do like it. I have to admit, if you have a play set, if you have some type of little item, it is small. It looks a lot bigger on camera how I'm just pushing it up. It's about I would say 2 inches diagonal. Is the length of this. You could totally use this for your child can use this for their figures, for like Barbie, for action figures. I'm gonna bring up Ninja Turtles because I do have a Mikey review on there from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on my channel coming up. It might have already happened, or it might have not happened yet. I have different playlists on my channel, so you can find that. This will be in a playlist that you can find for all my 2024 advent calendars, whether they came out in 2024 or not. So I would say yes to this little figure. He's a win. He's at least $1 because he's kind of cool. I dig him. He's a cute little guy. His weird suction cup nose, though. I don't get with that. Why there's a suction cup there? Oh, it's supposed to be a balloon. Gotcha. All right, that was day 15. We are on day 16 here. Thanks for staying with me, folks. If you are, we are on day 16. Like I say, in some videos will be really long. Some will be short. This one will probably be around the 30-minute mark, maybe. Okay, so we have a mushroom. We all have loved little mushrooms. It is a squeezable mushroom that you can squeeze. It's more light up top and bottom it's not. It is blue, and Again, I wish they did two colors, because this would be, if you want Nee Doh, this would have been cool, having the spots being a different color. And Nee Doh, if you're listening to me, your advent calendar isn't the coolest in the world, like you think it is. But you could have made it cooler. You could at least made it two colors, would have been really helpful for this. Another 25-cent item, I would say. We are on day 17, which is right here, which is another big ring, and it is a guy with sunglasses on and a nose. Okay. Ring itself is, again, really big. It fits my finger pretty easily, so I would have made them smaller, so then you can easily fit it around a child's. So it leans towards more of adults for the finger, which is maybe, again, them trying to show that you're supposed to play with your child with the little things, trying to make them laugh, I guess. This is another 25-cent item, I would say. So you have a majority of these are all just 25-cent items. So it's probably price point for this advent calendar for stuff if you bought it individually is probably maybe $7, $6, maybe $8 at the most. Price for them to make it was cents. Silicone, probably less than $1, and they're selling it for 20. So they're definitely making a bargain here. We're on day 18, which is up here. Okay, let's see here. It's very tiny. They should have been in a smaller container. Let me fish it out here. Kind of. Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow is the only word I have. It's supposed to be what's like a laughter on me. It's a little tube. Pass. Pass. We're in like the banana, right? It's just like a laughter at me. Okay, we are on day 19, which hopefully is a bigger item down here, because it is a big. And 24 should be like the grand prize if for a child. Let's see here again. I would use a knife and maybe help them. Like, it's because once you get it, it's also you pushing it in. So you want to trim around the sides, and then you want to push this one out a little bit. Okay, so this one is a squeezable head one. There you go. It's a little bunny, and you can squeeze his head. Detail on him, his little ear went back. Detail on him is not that great. The silicone on the ear isn't even perfect. I mean, for a very cheap, this is supposed to be a squeezable where you make it blow up. I think the actually only good squeezable was the ball, because it's just supposed to be a ball where you just grip it. Yeah. I don't. It's a bunny, folks. You get a bunny. Even the bottom stuff. Look at that. Look at the feet. They have an extra little. I didn't even carve that out, because it's supposed to be maybe pants that it was supposed to be wearing, but that doesn't even look right in the bottom. Ugh. Okay. Whew. Eugene, focus. Just get over the loss here. We're on day 20. Oh, at least that one I actually pushed in and out. It might be easier with a littler finger, but it's still tough. Okay, so this one is supposed to be a toy where you put your two fingers in and you stretch it out. We're going to hold the box here. This is a stretchable thing where you're supposed to put it between your two fingers and you're stretching your fingers out. It's kind of, it's another one of those like stretchables. It's not the best stretchable, I would say. Detail on it is like supposed to be like, that's supposed to be wire. It's supposed to be pretend like you are weightlifting, so you just keep stretching it. You can't exercise your fingers that way, so it can work for what it is. Again, I just think the finger points are really big for the age group that this would really sit with. So we're going to put that in the pile there. We are going to look at day 21 now. Day 21 should be easier because most of the stuff's already pulled, so it's just pulled down, and then we can kind of see what we get. It's going to be a small item, and it is it's a gingerbread, and the coloration on this one is really terrible. You can hardly see it. I can, like, looking around, I can hardly see what even the picture is, because it's a very neon, and it's like should be two-toned, but it's not. So there should be two colorations on it. It does say Nee Doh on the front there, as you can barely see, and he's wearing a little tie, and it's supposed to be a gingerbread man. It's kind of sticky. Yeah. Hard pass, hard pass, hard pass. All right, we are on day 22. There's only a few more days left of this advent calendar. Day 22 is going to be one of those duds as well. At least I think it's a dud. This is a oh, so this is Santa Claus. This is where I would have put 24. You would have been 24 on my book. Santa Claus should always be the last one, but sometimes they don't do it. Santa Claus is a squishable. He is all pink. If you put this on your desk at work, no one will even see what it is because it's really hard to tell what it is. They'll just see a pink little blob on your desk. But that's what he is. He's a squishable like that. Yeah. Santa Claus in the past too. So now we are on 23. So we are almost done with this advent calendar. Day 24 is right here. Day 23 is right here. We're going to grab it from the top and push down now. This is how we're going to try to do it. All right. Day 23 is maybe another type of bracelet. It's kind of hard. Wow. Okay, folks. Worse than I thought it was gonna be. It's worse than I thought it was gonna be. So this is a little suction cups. There's suction cups all the way around, and this maybe goes on. What did they imagine this going on to? Silly suckers is what it's called. And you can see that it's supposed to just, let's see if it even sucks to this. Okay, barely. So you're supposed to just put it on like that, like push it, and oh, you can't even see what I was doing. So you push it like that, give it a little push, and then it's supposed to suck on it, but it's not even doing that great of a job. So, wow, this one is not silly in any way. It's silly on me. Silly on me. Yeah. All right, day 24. We are on day 24, folks. Day 24 of this advent calendar, and day 24 should have been Santa Claus, but what it is like a little I'd say is it supposed to be like it's just a squeezable. This should have been 22. Santa Claus should have been 24. This is a very sad ending to this advent calendar. Yeah. All right. So ultimately, we did look at this advent calendar. This advent calendar's price point was $20 at Walmart. It's squeezable. There's a few squeezable items, as you can see. You get squeezable here. This was day 1. This is day 20, so you're ending them. It at least has a different feel than this. This one's more of a cold feel, where this one's really more of a warm orange. You have a little guy here, as a little squeezable too. You have this item here that you would play with your child's, and you have a little finger that this is more for an adult playing with a child for at least those two pieces, and for these two pieces, and I would say the rings are more for a teenager, which is weird, or an adult. I don't get it. This is kind of junk too. A little child might like this for a little bit. They might wear it. It's definitely going to be cold because it's silicone. I think out of all of this is the best part of this, but this is not worth $20. I do just think it's fun. I think the child will love this particular piece altogether, because they can put their little balloon dog in with any action figures or any of the sets. A lot of the small little push-up ones were not worth it at all, and there's also some random weirdness. You could do something weird, but it's and the banana, I don't get it. I don't get it. So, and your Santa's really, really messed up. Here's your Santa Claus. Santa Claus should have been day 24. At least that's my opinion. All month long, we'll be looking at advent calendars. Some advent calendars will be duds. Some will be winners. All different price points. It all depends on how much money I was willing to spend this month. So I would not recommend this advent calendar. If you do see this advent calendar, you can pass on it. I don't know when this one was coming out, but majority of my channel this month, you're going to see different advent calendars. You don't have to use them for Christmas. I always say that you can use an advent calendar for leading up to a special event. Some are 31 days, some are 24 days, some are 12 days. It's just an easy time for you to buy advent calendars. So if you did like this one and you want to use it for next year, this is easily storable. You can buy this one on a discounted price and then use it for next year for your child or for yourself. You can use it for a holiday leading up to a birthday. You know, if depends on, you go 24 days out before the birthday. So that's why we're going to be looking at even we'll have Halloween advent calendars this month. We'll have different advent calendars, just different surprises. They don't have to be for Christmas, but if they are themed for Christmas, I sure hope that you get one that actually reminds you of Santa Claus, because this one doesn't really come off as a Christmas vibe. It's just a Nee Doh advent calendar. Then you throw this guy in. When you throw this guy in, you don't put him on 24, and you put this on 24. It's kind of lame. So at least that's my thoughts. I'm thumbing down this one. I do not recommend this one in any way. I say hard pass. This one, Nee Doh, you get a thumbs down. On to the next one. If you do like these videos, please like and subscribe. Please go to my channel known playlist under advent calendars, where you'll find different advent calendars, different age groups, different themes, and each day we're going to try to have one video out, and this year I'm doing them all in one video, whereas last year I would open on day 1 and then we would do day 2, where this one we're not. So the videos in this year's advent calendars are going to be pretty long, whereas last year it was harder to find for some people to find every day, because I was just opening day 1 of each calendar and then so on, and we post them. So this year we're trying something a little bit different, and we're going to see if you like it. If you like it, please put in the comments down below that you like that I opened it all in one day. Or if you like the other format, please let me know. This year I went a little insane and got lots of advent calendars. I'm going to try to do 31 advent calendars for each day, and we'll see. So I don't know what day I was going to post this one, but this one is a negative. What are your thoughts? Do you have this advent calendar? What day are you on? And what's your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.